Once upon a time, in a quiet little village nestled between green hills, there lived a young man named Ian. He was full of dreams, yet his heart was heavy with hesitation. Ian longed to become a great painter, to fill canvases with colors that could touch souls and inspire the world. Every day, he would sit under the old banyan tree with his brushes and paints, waiting for the perfect moment to begin. He told himself, "I'll start painting when I feel truly ready. Maybe tomorrow, or when I get better brushes, or when the weather is perfect." But tomorrow never came. Days turned into months, and months into years. The canvases in his room remained untouched, covered with dust and silence. One evening, as Ian walked by the river, he met an old traveler who carried a bag filled with strange objects, maps, books, and sketches. The traveler noticed the sadness in Ian's eyes and asked, "What troubles you, young man?" Ian sighed, "I want to be a painter, but I'm waiting for the right time. One day, when everything is perfect, I will begin." The traveler chuckled softly and said, "If you wait for the perfect wind, you'll never sail your ship. The river flows because it begins, not because it waits." That night, Ian couldn't sleep. The traveler's words echoed in his mind like thunder. He realized that he had been standing at the starting line of his dream for far too long, afraid to take even the first step. The next morning, with trembling hands, Ian picked up his brush. His strokes were messy, his colors clashed, and his first painting looked nothing like the masterpiece he had imagined. Frustration filled his chest, but he reminded himself, "At least I have begun." Day after day, he kept painting. Some days, his work was terrible. Other days, it showed sparks of beauty. Slowly, without realizing, Ian's paintings grew better, stronger, and more alive. The village children began to gather around him, watching with wide eyes as his empty canvases turned into stories of hope, love, and courage. But deep inside, Ian still wondered, would he ever reach the greatness he once dreamed of? And would the world ever recognize his art? One summer afternoon, word spread across the village that a famous art collector was visiting. He was searching for new talent, someone whose paintings could speak to the heart. The villagers urged Ian to present his work, but fear returned to him like a shadow. What if my paintings are not good enough? What if he laughs at me? Ian whispered to himself. The doubt that once chained him threatened to pull him back. He almost decided to stay home, hiding his canvases in shame. But then, he remembered the old traveler's words. "If you wait for the perfect wind, you'll never sail your ship." Ian clenched his fists, took a deep breath, and carried his paintings to the village square. The collector walked slowly through the exhibition, glancing at each piece. When he reached Ian's corner, he stopped. He stared at the colors, the raw strokes, the imperfections that somehow told a story more powerful than perfection itself. The collector asked, "Who painted these?" Ian's heart pounded as he stepped forward. "I did, sir." A silence fell over the crowd. The collector smiled gently and said, "These are not just paintings, they are emotions on canvas. You have something rare, the courage to show the truth." Tears welled in Ian's eyes. For the first time, he realized that greatness wasn't about waiting for flawless moments, but about daring to begin despite fear. From that day on, Ian's paintings traveled beyond the village. His art was displayed in cities, admired by people he had never met. Yet, he remained humble, often telling young dreamers, "Don't wait for the perfect time. The first step is the hardest, but it's the one that changes everything. The perfect time does not exist. Start now, even if you are afraid, even if you are unprepared. Greatness belongs to those who take the first step, not to those who keep waiting." If Ian's journey inspired you, Don't forget to like this video, share it with someone who needs motivation today, and subscribe for more uplifting stories. Comment below, what dream are you going to start working on right now?